Hey nail babes, you guessed it, it's time for our nail check. So we have our client Tiana who is currently at her 3 week mark. Of course, we are going to be starting the video with taking off the current polish. So as my client and I were going through how her nails have been feeling, we have come to the conclusion that 3 weeks might be pushing it a little too far. There were maybe two nails that were lifting and were giving her a little bit of uncomfiness. So we decided that with this next set, we're gonna keep it for about 2 weeks. So I've got my carbide bit. I decided that I was gonna file her nails, her natural nails underneath because they were also getting super duper long, which is great because you know you got your licensed nail tech. So I'm gonna go and just do a little pre-filing. We did shorten the length like by millimeters, okay? I'm telling you, we shortened it just slightly. So that would hopefully give her a little bit more comfort if we decide, to stay at that 3 week mark. But I've got my file, making sure that the length is looking good. The shape is crystal clear, crisp and clear. So I've gone in with the Gelish Pro Bond as well as pH Bond. I say it in all my videos. It's really great to keep your nails lasting as long as possible for your prep. So of course we have our Kiara Sky as well as our monomer, and that is what we are going to be using to do our nice, very quick and easy fill. I just got a new brush. It's a size 10, I believe, and honestly, I love it. I know when I was in school, my teacher recommended to use an 8, but now that I have a little bit more experience, I feel that the size 10 brush, the Kolinsky hair, works wonders. I'm now going in with my file, again, just making sure that all of the nails are even. We don't want any lumpy dumpties. So I'm just going through one more time with a hand file. Nothing beats a hand file. And just making sure that everything feels good and even. You can see that I also just did my own nails. Lol, looking good, very bright. I now have my carbide bit, and I'm just gonna go and seal that cuticle area so that nothing is lifting. We're going to do a nice, beautiful buff, and then we will go ahead and get started with our nail art. Now I am going in with the Model 1's base coat. I honestly love doing the base coat because after all of the filing, after all of the filling and buffing, we get the nice satisfaction of doing our nice base coat so that we can make sure that the nail is nice and ready for nail art. Since we are going in with more of an abstract look, I want to make sure that the lines that I create are nice and clean so that I don't have to really work on cleaning up the nail and just kind of moving this right along. So honestly, at this part, I felt like I was slapping that top coat on her and I felt like I was shaking the table. So my apologies, but I was noticing that I had some polish on the side. So I'm going to clean that up real quick. I'll make sure to leave all of the products that I use down in the description box below. Again, this is Model 1's Gel Polish Liner. I absolutely love this liner so much. You can see how easy the first line was that I was able to get onto the nail. I'm just going through doing a second coat just to make sure that everything is even. I'm working very slow and very diligently. When I use the Model One's gel polish liner, I normally will go in a couple of times to spread the gel evenly. I don't want lumps or unevenness because the gel polish shows up very well, as you can see. So I will cure it one time and just leave it at that. I don't feel like I need to go in with multiple coats. I now have the black accent color, and I had mentioned that this was kind of like an abstract nail art. This is very different than what Tiana and I would normally do, but you can see I am just working very slow and making sure that we get that liner perfect in place. I feel like a broken record, but I'm gonna say it one more time and I'll probably keep saying it. Depending on the manufacturer's cure time, you wanna make sure to read the directions and cure properly. With the Model 1's gel polish, these are all 30-second cures. So you can see I'm checking my work and making sure everything looks good. Moving on to our second finger, pumping it through, shaking the camera like nobody else's business. Again, apologies for that. And I'm gonna quickly fill in the gap. As I'm evenly, as I'm evenly spreading, it sounds funny. Spreading the gel polish, I want to make sure that I cap it off at the very end of the nail. You can kind of see that I'm going right up against that tip area. That will ensure that there is no chipping or lifting. We've got that black accent color, and I'm just going to go ahead and follow that line until I am satisfied and happy with it. It looks like it's all crazy right here at this angle, but I promise you it comes out very even and straight because you be looking a little wonky right now. When it came to this gel line specifically, I really didn't want to take too much time and start over and wipe it with an alcohol wipe, even though I did do that a couple times on a few of the nails kind of later on. But I made it just slightly thicker, and that really helped with me getting the shape properly. You can see him doing the same thing, opposite direction with this nail. And we're gonna go ahead and do a fun little shape on this as well. So we'll see if I remember to get that on camera. If not, you will see it at the end result. Let me know down in the comments if you yourself has used the Model 1's gel liner. What are your thoughts? What do you think? Do you think it's as easy to create sharp lines with this? If so, sound off in the comments. If you have had maybe a different experience with this gel polish, let me know. Also, if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe if you are enjoying the content so far. If you love nails, if you're looking for new nail art ideas to try or to wear, this is the channel for you. I am super excited. This journey has been really fun, and I have only you guys to thank for that. So please do subscribe. I will also be sure to leave all of my social medias on the description box as well. If you have any, video ideas for me or just nail art ideas that you'd like to see me try on the channel, I would love to hear it. I'm always down to try new things. Honestly, when it comes to my clients, normally what we're doing is a first time for me. So I am excited just to kind of see. I was thinking about potentially, starting a little series where I recreate my old nails from like school. And let me tell you, they're cute, but it'd be fun to recreate them. So I'll also go ahead and put the inspiration photo that she originally kind of came in with. I let her know, I said, girl, Please bring an inspo photo, please. That way I can put my own little twist and spin in it. So I'll definitely be sure to put kind of like that reference photo, and then I'll do like a little before and after to see what she wanted and then compare it to what she got. Now that we have finished all of our art, we are going in with the Kiara Sky No Wipe top coat. I am running out of this, and honestly, I need to get some more because I love the shine. I love, the consistency. I mean, I've been using this on like most of my clients as well as myself, and I feel like it does do a very spectacular job of making sure that the polish does not chip. And you can also see again, I'm getting as close as I can to the cuticle area, bringing it all the way down, and then making sure to cap it at the end as well, just to ensure the longest lasting polish. So very quickly, again, we went over if we were going to do jewels. I could just envision, putting a few, color changing jewels kind of scattered throughout. We were going back and forth, and then we were decided to go in and just put a few gems sprinkled throughout the nail. And I honestly was so excited because I could just see, I can just envision it. The creative mind inside of my head was like, do the jewels, it will absolutely pop it off. So I'm excited, finishing up the top coat on both sides so that we are ready to place our jewels, cure them. I'm gonna do one more top coat after that, and then it's a wrap. It's a wrap. We got our set. I've got my very small dotting tool. This is what I'm going to use to carefully place the rhinestone glue onto the nails. I believe I'm also using Model 1's like rhinestone glue. I will double check and I will put it on the screen if I am not correct. But you can see that I'm placing small little dots of the rhinestone glue all over the nail and whipping it around in circular motion so that the glue does not spread and get anywhere other than where I want it to be. So I'm carefully placing all of the places. I also found that this was much easier instead of going in with the gems right after, because I've noticed that the gems will start to slip and slide. So if I put the glue on all the places that I want the gems to be, and then I quickly go in and scatter the gems, it makes it much easier, a much more smooth process. So you can see I've got my first jewel and I'm going in and placing them right on top of that little dollop of rhinestone glue. And this is also very satisfying because you can see the full look coming together. And as we were putting these jewels on, oh my goodness, we were both falling in love, absolutely in love with this set. So I am just like, yes to all the gems. I told her, I can't believe I let you walk out of here the last time with no gems, but it's okay because the gems don't make or break the set. But in this case, baby, it's making the set, and I'm in love with it. As we are wrapping up this video, if you are loving this nail set, go ahead and leave a like on the video, leave a comment in the description. Let me know if this is a set that you would rock. But there is kind of like the before. This is what we were rocking with before the blooming gel. Stunning. We love. And we have our stunning after. Just look at how this set came about. I am in love. Look at that top coat. It's shining, 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 shining. Yeah. Yes, like and subscribe, guys.